Miss Four, and today I'm very sleepy and I'm going to be getting ready for work. We're going to be putting on some new makeup because I have new makeup that I want to play with, and I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this, tell you why I am so sleepy, and we'll just get on with it. I already put on base, did my Fenty Ease Drops in shade 3. So we're already ready for that. I really wanted to play with today. I guess I took off my spectacles too soon. Got some new stuff from Rare Beauty and from LH Cosmetics. These guys from Rare Beauty, really lovely formula, and they came out with 3 new shades in cooler sorts, and I'll show you in a minute. So they have names, and I apologize in advance for all of the hoo-ha. It's definitely very tired, and of course they're upside down. So Happy Soul is the one that I have, and then Bright Side is one of the new darker colors that I got, that I'm going to be using for contouring. And the beautiful thing about these is that they sheer out and they're almost immediately like powdery formula, but you can work with them and shear them out, and there you go, my hand's dirty, and they just look really nice on the skin. There was one day when I had gotten back this fall winter, I'd gotten kind of a little bit of flu bug, and then not COVID, just regular, ordinary, everyday flu bug. And then my partner and I went out for a walk, and I was wearing the bronzer stick. He goes, "Oh, but you must be feeling better. You've got this really nice glow about you." And I'm just laughing. I'm like, "It's makeup, babe. It's makeup." So anyway, on with the application of such. So what I want to do is start with the Bright Side, like a contour, and go from there, see how it goes. The 2 reasons basically that I'm so tired. The first one is daylight savings time. Yay. Not a fan, of course. It was just getting nice and sunny out in the morning, and now it's dark again for a while, so not appreciating that. And then the other thing, we went to an Oscar party yesterday, and it was really lovely. It was for my partner, the project that he's working on. The director of photography threw the party, and it was kind of like the rep party / Oscar party. And so it was at one of the hotels in downtown Hollywood. And lovely enough that the traffic wasn't too bad. Usually if you're in Hollywood anywhere near where the Oscars are, the traffic is just awful because they got a whole bunch of roads blocked off, and they got, stars being dropped off and a lot of security. But we were far enough away from that it was pretty quiet as far as that goes. It wasn't crazy. And it was a really nice hotel. But it was rooftop outdoors, and usually in LA that's fine, but it's been raining and really cold in LA. So I was unsure about that. So I ended up dressing nicely but fairly casually. It's the camera department, and so it's not like those things that you think about like the Oscars where people get all completely dolled up and beautiful and go out like the stars and have their Oscar party. It's the camera department. And so you dress nice but you dress comfortable, and luckily, because it didn't rain on us, which was nice, but it was overcast. They had enough of the heating lamps out that it wasn't cold. In fact, for my partner, who's really tall, he was like, "My head got so hot, it's so hot." And I'm like, I'm just little tiny comparatively. I'm like, "Oh, it was really nice, I liked it." But anyway, so we were on the rooftop, and it didn't rain, it just stayed nice, and I actually appreciated it because COVID issues, and it's pretty safe for our group. The camera department, all the people in larger films, they get tested every 3 days, because you can't have, it's one thing if a camera person goes out with COVID, they can be replaced. If they get a star sick, and the film has to shut down shooting, they're losing millions of dollars a day. I feel really, really bronzy. Maybe I overdid the bronze. Just wishing for summer. But anyway, so everybody gets tested every 3 days on set. And I don't talk more about it because my partner doesn't really, a lot of the film things have you sign NDAs that you don't talk about it, but it's also just not really good for a project if you talk about it. Although somebody did catch some footage of them shooting outside recently and put it on the internet, of course. But you know, we don't talk about Bruno. No. So anyway, there's that. All right, so we got the new, I love this product. I feel like if you really were wanting to dive into rare beauty, these guys are really, really easy to work with. There's not hardly any fuss to them. And they last a good long while looking just super natural looking. So I think that's, I don't generally say you should go buy something, and it's not that, but it's like if you wanted to dive into it, if you were looking for this kind of thing, this is super easy product that just goes on over powder, cream, whatever, and just blends right out, wears really nicely, is not at all tacky or sticky. You can feel it a little bit on there with just a tiny bit of emollients, but it's more of a powdery, really natural, nice product. So I feel like the entry level for both ease of use and for everything, it's really good. So anyway, I'm gonna pat really quick. I got from Linda Hallberg some blotting powder, and this one has the Upsolite in it. This is the brand that kind of started out with the Upsolite that now Danessa Myricks is using in her products. And the idea is that it's, you know, it was a group of nerdy people in Uppsala, Sweden, discovered this, and now it's available for putting in products. Sorry, I'm needing to hydrate. So it comes with a little poof. I'm not usually a drinker, and I had 2 drinks yesterday, so I'm gonna be hydrating a lot today. And probably taking a nap during lunch. But anyway, the Upsolite from the University of Uppsala figured out this absorbs oil and water a lot, so you're not having your T-zone peek through. The Danessa Myricks, the balm foundation didn't really work for me as an oil control sort of a substance, but I was really intrigued about the Upsolite as maybe a blotting powder rather than where it had the emollients of like the other. So anyway, I picked up the blurring powder and some other things from Linda Hallberg, who is also Swedish. So we're gonna do the blush. This is in the lighter shade. There's 3 different combos available. This looks more like a highlighter on me, because it's, let me swatch it for you. Now I'm swatching over, okay, let me do it on the other hand so I'm not swatching over bronzer. I'm all over the place. But anyway, so we had a really good time yesterday, and it's nice hanging out with film people, but film people on the really mellow side of things, where it's not, you know, it's not that there's no drama. There's always drama with everything. Okay, and you can't really see this so much, the highlighter-y color. Maybe you can. Maybe the camera will pick it up. But anyway, it was just a very fun night. Enjoyed it. It was funny because it was like a split balcony. Like if you went through, shared the restrooms and elevators on one side, and then one branched off to where we were on this kind of rooftop, and then it was segregated, and then there was another section, and there was another party up there, and I don't know who they were, but they had a DJ, and we shared the elevator coming down with the DJ afterwards, and they were like, yeah, we just played for a couple of hours, whatever, we made $600 an hour. It's like, oh, I'm in the wrong business. But anyway, that $600 is probably gonna have to last them a while till the next whatever, but because it's very gig economy for things. But anyway, I was laughing because they were like, yeah, we made $600 an hour. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna use this shade here like a highlighter, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, everybody had to be at work this morning. Camera had a call time of 7:30. So my partner was up a little before I was, and then I had to be up because I have to be at work. So there you go, cheeks. So that's fun. I'm just, this is like first impressions of all my Linda Hallberg stuff. I just got them this last Friday. No, Saturday. I got it last Saturday. Not this last. I'm not awake yet. I apologize. Okay, so we got eyeshadow. I think this is the Daybreak palette. That's what it's called. Yeah, Daybreak. And I really like these colors. So my friend Z and I, it's her fault I did this masterclass online with Linda, but I'd already made the order. I made an order when I signed up for the class, and it was $20. I'm going to be doing purpley things because my shirt, I'm having shirt issues too. It's one of those things where it seems like everything's kind of off today, and it's just because I'm so tired. But anyway, we're going to do purples and maybe put some of that light powder blue in the corner. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, so I had wanted to try the blotting powder with the Upsolite. And so I'd already made an order, and then my friend Z had sent me the link to the master class, and I bid, of course. And so we did that online, and that was really, really a good time. It was fun to watch her do. She did a very graphic eye on one side and then a regular, more smoky, deep eye on the other on her model. And it was just really fun to watch, and she took questions. And that was good also, to just hear her answering different questions about makeup and application. And I'm going to do a devoted just to the Linda Hallberg when I get the LH Cosmetics, when I get my head all around it, what I think of it. But anyway, the masterclass was really fun. I'd actually would do that again if it came up, because I really did enjoy it, and I might have some questions, but it was nice to see her working in live, being there in live real time. So that was a lot of fun. But anyway, then after watching that, I ordered some other items. And I've had some time with the lip products. This is first impressions with this and the blush, but I've worn the lip products, and I really love the liners, like the consistency of the liners. So I got eyeliner, which we'll see in a minute, and then I got a couple of lip liners and lip products, and I did do another order after, and I got some of the other lip colors and lip product types. So we'll do a deep dive for LH Cosmetics. So you'll have more information. This is just me getting to play with things. And hopefully I'll be more coherent the next time we talk. It won't be the terrible effects of Oscar party, and it's funny, you could tell, like I said, the balcony was sectioned off, and if you went this way there was another balcony. You could tell that the other one was, like, we're over there, like, we look nice, but we're pretty mellow, pretty regular, kind of just nice casual dress. And the Oscar party next door, or whatever kind of party they were having, was definitely not low-key. Like, they were dressed. Like, one of the ladies coming out had like glitter all over in her hair and like a little tiara thing, and like it was, I don't know, it was pretty special. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can tap a little blue in there, and then there's a lighter color, a lighter shimmery color, but I don't know, I'm kind of liking this. Okay. Daybreak. All right. So, like I said, I got a number of liners. If I can find it here. Okay. So this is the, and I can't pronounce these correctly, Ascella Flash, Ascella Flash. They have the core lines of the eye pencils that are just matte, and then they have like more of the shimmery ones, and I have decent mattes of my own, so I was picking up this Flash one. We're gonna use it, but it's super creamy, and these are waterproof. You know, if you let them set for just a tad bit of time, they're waterproof, they're smear proof. You want to take and use an oil like a biphase cleanser to get them off, or something creamy and emollient to do that. So, because they stay they stay in place. So I could do a graphic all over my face, but I'm going to work, and I have no idea if I have, I think I have a Zoom today. I don't know. I have 3 more days in my current position, and then I start my new position at the same company, which is a promotion, and it's lovely. So I have 3 more days in what I'm doing. So knock on wood, everything will go smoothly. Okay, there's the flash. Flash, 100-yard dash. Okay, so we're gonna put on some mascara. Better Than Sex mascara, just to let you know, and I can't remember what day it is. The Better Than Sex mascara is actually on sale in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale this time. Both the black shade and the brown shade. I haven't been really reaching for the brown shade as much. Same kind of formula, wears the same, but I just, you know, it's like this automatic habit that I'm putting on black mascara, so I haven't really been using it a lot, but I liked it. It was nice. So if you're much more fair and you liked a brown shade, they do now make it in that. So LH Cosmetics was easy to order from. They're actually fairly quick. They don't track shipments as well as like Odin's Eye is like so easy to follow where things are in the system. But they came pretty quickly, and you do have a foreign currency fee commensurate with the amount that you're spending. But it'll come as a separate, usually it'll come as a separate charge on your debit or credit card if you're using that. So just factor that in if you're making an order. It's not a lot, but it's there. I'd say it's maybe 5%, but I don't quote me on that. It was, you know, but there's a small fee. Okay, there's eyes. So now we're gonna do lips. I have 2 products that we're gonna do today. Her lip liner, and this is in mauve something or other. Anyway, it's mauve. And you're not gonna be able to see it hardly. Well, you'll see it some. But anyway, super creamy. So it's just gonna be a light lip, and then I have a lipstick in the same shade. It's mauve something or other. It'll be in the description box. And this is so creamy, and I got some deeper colors too. I got one called Siren and Cherry, which Siren is this deep crimson, and the Cherry is a really pretty red, like a blue red. And these are sharpenable. Okay. So that's the liner. And then this is the Majestic lip color. And they pull out kind of weird. So you're holding onto this and then pulling. So it's not necessarily the easiest to open. It looks pretty, but anyway, the bullet, I'm not even on screen. The bullet is kind of shaped oddly but interestingly, so you can kind of get to a pinpoint if you want it. And you can use off multiple sides of it. And it's really creamy, and the light vanilla scent. This is a very cool tone mauve. But anyway, so there we go. There's the packaging. And then there again, this is the Majestic lip color. Okay. So this is kind of very cool mauve. I guess it works with what I'm doing, but it may, we'll see how it goes. I feel like they say you should never make, you know, it's like you're taking pictures and stuff, you should never edit in the field, meaning you should never delete photos in the middle of things unless you absolutely have to. You should always wait till you get to a place you've, you know, gotten out of the framework of wherever you were at, and then you gauge how your pictures turned out and what you want to keep and edit it. So never edit in the field. If I had wise advice for the world, there you go. I don't know how often that'll come up, but never edit in the field. Okay, so I'm gonna, to get a little closer, show you the eye look, and that's it. We're gonna go to work. We're gonna try and caffeinate just a little more. I'm also hydrating because I did have 2 drinks yesterday, and for me anymore, that's a lot. So anyway, coming closer, don't panic. And I'll probably have to reassess my look again a little later when I'm more alive, awake, alert, and enthusiastic. So anyway, I feel like that I can just plainly speak about the Rare Beauty. That product is so easy to work with. There's 3 new shades, you know, like a light, medium, and a deep, that's a cooler tone with that, because all the bronzery parts are very warm and bronzy, but that just came out. So I feel like if you're wanting something that's a little more shady, you would like this. It's just such an easy thing to work with, and it can be so natural looking that I think, you know, it would recommend that pretty easily, even with the first impression, because I love so much the bronzery edition, that, you know, the cooler shade in those bronzers, I think I'm pretty confident in speaking to. So anyway, so far so good with the LH Cosmetics. We'll do a deep dive on that once I'm able to play with all my things. Anyway, hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.